So, last night was kind of a wash. We were going to do a bunch of videos with Connor. He was really excited, but then we ended up getting some pretty bad news. His biological father is pretty much hell-bent on continuing to abuse him any way he can, since he's no longer being forced to go over there. It's now emotional and other forms of abuse. He canceled all of their health insurance to deny him access to getting counseling, because he doesn't want it coming out in any of the sessions that he is physically harming his children. And so this is the only way he can stop that from happening. So Connor can't go to any of his counselors. So it's a whole ordeal that we're going through now, where because of the state of Florida, a father has more rights than the child he is causing harm to. Which is crazy, as I'm from California, and it's kind of like the polar opposite, where if you look at a kid the wrong way, the state and everybody are so far up your ass. Right? So it's two extremes. So Connor doesn't want to continue to do any videos at the moment. He's not feeling up to it. I understand, and I'm not going to force him to do anything he's not feeling like doing. So we did his first little batch of videos, so that was fun. But now we're going to move on. The reason we created this channel and sort of the challenge I got from my kids is largely in part of the things they're going through in life right now lead them to believe that nothing is possible. They're extremely just at a position where they're just trying to give up on their dreams because they have a person that's in their lives telling them they're not capable of succeeding at anything. And it's sad, and it's just, my goal is to prove to them that it doesn't matter what's happening in your life, as long as you work hard and you stay consistent and you try and build upon something as far-fetched as it can be, you're going to find some measure of success. So that's my goal. So I'm going to continue pushing and showing them that anything is possible. And maybe that will open up some avenues of success that will allow us to get them the help they need. Who knows? It's a crazy situation. And it's a real shame that there's a person out there that's so selfish and self-centered that he's willing to cause as much harm as he can to make himself feel better or justified. But that's where we're at with that. So, that's why Connor's not here tonight. To finish the rest of his videos, we were gonna have him do the games at the hardest difficulty when all of that happened last night, and yeah, fun. So we're gonna shift and we're gonna rotate. I've actually had some feedback from a couple of people, and I was talking to them, and they came up with a couple ideas that they thought would be pretty fun. So we're gonna give those a shot tonight. If anyone joins the live stream, which I don't know, I'm willing to take any challenge on, because let's just have some fun tonight and try and not think about how horrible the world seems right now. So we're going to do two things real quick. I need to get over to this. Okay. So, I'm going to find a random generator for the first game. rolladice.net is what I was told. Yeah, okay. I don't know, that's got a lot of ads on it. Let's see if we can find something better. Random.org, I think, was another one. Uses cookies, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, that's fine. Get out of here. Okay. Roll one virtual dice. Let's see if that works. Again. Again. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, for the first challenge we're going to do, okay, we're going to be playing as Maris still, and we're going to go to the hardest difficulty. Let's make sure we're maxed. Yeah, we're still maxed. Okay, we were ready to go from yesterday, but alright. So, first game we're going to do is random abilities. Okay. The rules to this challenge are this. This is the random dice roller. Okay, so we'll use this when we need to. I wish there was I'm sure there's a better one somewhere. I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm a new streamer. We're just going to, we're going to do the best we can. Let me share this live stream. Okay. Alright, stream is live, everything's shared. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get this closed out, close this. I wish Stream Companion worked for YouTube. For some reason it doesn't, and that's kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. I'll get this one closed. It's just like it takes over so much stuff, it does anything. Alright, so we're going to start the first, we're going to start the first video in sounds mode, and we'll go into it, and then we'll get started. Maybe one day we'll get some viewers. Okay. Welcome everybody to episode number, actually I need to check. Alright, we need to check. I think we're on episode 8 or 9 at this point. Streamlabs up. Okay, Streamlabs is up and running, and we're gonna go into our really bad. Close that and see what episode we're on. So we have last night's episode with Connor, 8, so we're at 9. We're at episode 9 now, and I'm gonna mute my phone. Silent mode, perfect. Okay, so as I was saying before, I already talked to live stream about it, so I'll just give you guys an update. Last night we recorded episode 8 with Connor, and during that we got some bad news about his biological father trying to block his access to get mental health care. He's trying to cancel, or did cancel, we're still in the process of figuring it out, his health insurance, so that he cannot go get the counseling he's signed up for the medical attention he needs for his stress-induced what are they called? Stress-induced ulcers that are causing him to cough up blood because of all the things going on in his life right now. So it's been a fun ordeal. We're talking to some child advocacy groups and things like that to try and figure out the best way to go about this, but it's been an ordeal. So we're no longer going to do Connor's the rest of Connor's videos. He doesn't want to do them anymore. He's not feeling up to it, and I'm not going to force him, and I don't feel like it's conducive to, you know, him getting better to try and come on and pretend to be happy when he's currently not. But I'm going to keep pushing through these videos and try and show him that it is possible to have a goal and to work at it. And hopefully I can show him that as bad as life can be sometimes, we're not in a really bad spot. But at the moment, we're just going to continue going on. So instead of it being the rest of Connor's videos, where we were going to do him doing hard mode and doing all those other things, we're just going to rotate into some community challenge videos I received that sounded kind of fun. So the first one is Random Roller. I'm sure there's a better term for it, but we're just going to go with that. So I have this beautiful random.org dice roller that I will be using whenever I level up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 4, 2 and 5, 3 and 6. Depending on what I roll is the ability I will choose, and we will see if on the hardest difficulty we can win. We're going to do a couple videos like that. I'm sure this is going to be a dumpster fire. For this particular video, we're going to do it 2 videos with no rerolls, 2 videos with rolls. So the first 2 videos are going to be no rerolls. So how that works is I can't roll out of the tree, I can't do anything. So banishes, rerolls, all of those are pointless. I have 3 abilities that get offered. I have to roll and get one of those abilities. The next 2 videos we do after that are going to be, so that'll be video 10, will be the randoms, but we get to re-roll to better trees to see if we can kind of focus it a little bit to get a win that way. But let's go ahead and give it a shot. We'll see how long it takes because I'm going to have to keep pulling up the random.org. But, you know, it'll be a little bit fun. I wish I had a better roller that I could do. Maybe if I get, you know, more extensive, become a better streamer at some point. We'll try and go. But this is what we got right now. It's low key, it's low tech, but hopefully we'll see some better things. Okay. I'm imagining at random everything that this is not going to go very well. But the attempt is to see if we can get to, of course, Game 1, Lady Justice. Alright, so we have Merciful Strike, Celestial Ring, and Concentration. Here we go. Let's roll and see what we have to take. Alright, so we're on 3. 1, 2, 3. We are off to a hot garbage start. So I didn't choose, we actually didn't discuss, now that I think about it, multiple random choices. So since everything is random, we'll just roll until we get a 1, 2, 3, or 4, okay? Because that's the whole point of this video, and we're gonna go. So, 1. Heal 25 life, alright. Hot coffee it is. Alright, and we are just gonna get stuck with Lady Justice this whole game. So, here we go. 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Merciful Strike. Oh boy. This is not looking good so far. But who knows, right? Maybe it will be so random that it'll get us into some good skill trees that we weren't expecting, or doing some things we weren't normally gonna do.
What is
Alright,
it?
well, at least we're at lightning now. This is potentially not going to be better. I need to find a better way to do this. 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Because the game doesn't let you... Let me see, can it? Yeah, it doesn't let you run it in not full screen. Oh, maybe I can get it to you. Okay. No, it's still... Let me see. What? Yeah, there's just no way to get the mouse over without doing it that way, so we'll just keep doing it like that. It would be cool if there was, I guess I could put a little window up at the bottom. Actually, yeah, let me do that real quick to make this go a little bit faster. I'm actually going to add a new source, and we're going to do a browser source. We're going to add, browser source is going to be random dice roller. Okay, and the URL for this is going to be this one. Number 1. Let's see if this works. Does it? It does. Interesting. Cool. And close. Alright, so this is random dice roller. We're going to make it kind of small, and we're just going to put it down here in the bottom right. So if I roll it, can you guys see the dice down there? Roll again. That's 3. What does that show? Can we see that on this side? So it looks like a 2. 4. No, it doesn't update. Interesting. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, me. Oh well. We'll just keep doing it the way we're doing it. We're only doing these for a couple videos, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I'm not 100% sure how how long we're gonna survive on these videos, anyways.
What do you think of the place?
All right, so we got Mort. Let's go over to Mort, and we're gonna roll on stream. Boom, 6. Ravens of Pestilence. At least that's one good item. I kind of debated whether or not I would hold on to some of the altars to kind of like strategically base it. For this one, we're just strictly gonna play it how we normally would. It's just gonna be random chance. It would be cool if there was some sort of like mod on this where you can do it, but at the moment, you know, it's a low budget kind of indie game. I don't know how much support it would be, and I don't think I'm in a position where I can be paying someone to mod some small game like this to have a potential thing added to it. But hey, if the creator of this game somehow caught wind of this mod, or I mean caught wind of this stream and noticed something, alright. We're back to lightning, which gives us some pretty good potential. Let's go ahead and give this a roll. 5 lightning bolts, level 2. Well, I mean, lightning bolt, at least with how we play the style of this character, actually isn't super bad. It's not really awesome.
All
oh,
sins.
wow. This was the one, I think, character we really didn't want to see. 2. Alright, we got more armor. Just because Lady Justice, I don't know, it just doesn't jive with this character, or maybe it's just a personal thing. I just don't feel like I get a lot of optimization out of my character from any of the Lady Justice things, but we'll see. There's a couple of the melee characters that I think would really benefit from her. Shrine of Fates. I'm not going to roll this because it doesn't matter. We're not doing any of it anyway, so I'm just going to take banishes. Excuse me. I think it's gonna get to a point where. Oh yeah, by the way, we figured out what the piece this one does last night, or I should say I didn't. Connor did. It heals you over time, which I probably should have noticed, but again, sometimes this game gets so hectic you just don't really. Alright, awesome. Back to Mort. There's some pretty good options here. Ooh, we can roll into Mayhem. Nope, we don't. Okay, but Soul Stealers, not a bad hit on that one. So I would say Lady Justice would be F tier, probably the worst one we could hit. So we're hitting a lot of that, but more A tier, S tier for this guys. Time would be, I think, S tier. So maybe we're at A. So at the moment, we're probably sitting at about a D for how these items have come out. Our first real test here is the slimes. Yeah, it's not looking good. I am slow. Oh, wow. Alright, Leon, we need you, buddy. Roll us something good. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lightning Bolt level 3 at Novice. If it upgraded, that would be incredible. But at least we know the more we move, the more damage we're gonna do. And I guess if we hit level 5 on it, it allows us to get a better chance at a different ability, so it's not too bad. I'm real surprised. We're not doing too horrible right now. I'm going to assume what Weaken does for Lady Justice. Actually, it probably tells me. Let's find out. Where is it? Merciful Strikes applies Weaken. Weaken, yeah, okay, so that's what I was going to say. It deals 30% less damage. I was going to say 20 or 25, but yeah, 30 is even better. So, I don't know, maybe we'll make characters so weak that we don't have to worry about it. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, we're back. We're back to Justice. Man, Justice is killing us. We're going to roll. And we get 5 again. Consecration 2. Yeah, we are currently starting to get a little overwhelmed by monsters. We're not getting enough damaging abilities right now, which was my fear. My fear was we were either going to get too many damaging abilities that our pool, they were just not going to be good enough to like carry. Or what we are experiencing right now, which is we ain't getting anything, and I'm basically auto-attacking. Oh, thank God. This is good. Unless we roll haste. I mean, it's not like haste would be bad, but we need lightning orbs. We need a 3 or 6, alright? So, put some energy wherever you are in the world. By the time you see this, it's already going to happen, but here we go. Oh! There we go. Chain lightning. Thank everybody. So this one we'll just do evens and odds. For evens will be 1, odds will be 2. Odd depth offers. I mean, that's beneficial. Did I kill that thing? Okay, I did. Yeah, that chain lightning was big time. That actually might help us get a lot further. Alright. We're not doing too hot, but we're just slow. We're level 10. The first bosses, I think, are really gonna... The twin gargoyles, I think. Ooh. Chloe on the Fate. Splinter would be awesome. Fortune would be 100% the worst thing we could get in this. So 2 and 4 are pure dead rolls. Oh. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. So it's not like roguelites are hard enough sometimes with random chance, but I'm putting random chance on top of random chance. I should have went outside till I found a penny that was face down on the ground. Alright, wait, is it bad luck? I don't even remember. Is it bad luck? Okay, here we go. We are about to get annihilated here if I don't game at 100%. That evade was massive. Yeah, our damage is horrible. Like, it doesn't. Our damage doesn't exist. Let's put it that way. Actually, Lady Justice might actually be giving us. Okay. This is how this works. We roll vampirism. We're gonna get to Dracula. Just that simple. If we roll a 1 or a 3, we are in an actual opportunity to win. All right, let's go to the RNG gods. Please give us a 1 or a 3. 4. Okay. 2 and 4. It's not bad. Ravens aren't super beneficial for us right now. Vampirism would have been incredible. Vampirism, I think, would have really put the icing on the cake on that one. I mean, so to average our DPS right now, or lack thereof, normally we have at least 1 dead, but by this point, yeah, we're getting bodied. I need to get to an altar and hope there's something good there. I really need to get one of these guys dead. That's okay. Well, one's dead. Perfect. All right.
You mortals have...
Vampirism again? No. Actually, lifelink wouldn't be a bad shout right now. Lifelink, execution obviously would be great because it's just more XP. I mean, honestly, these are all wins in my book. These are all A tier at this point because if we don't get something good going, we're in trouble. Roll again. 5. All right. Actually, I'm gonna keep this right here. Oh, no, we're not. We're gonna keep it right there. Oh, and I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not a pro streamer for a reason. Not yet. Okay, yeah, they just couldn't keep it up. That's fine. Okay. Merciful Strike did work. I need to... Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to roll. You're going to have to trust me. I'm pulling this window back and forth is just annoying. Having to hit this up enough already is just... it's just bad. So we're going to go to... Well, let's see if I can minimize the amount of things I need. We're going to go here. And then we're just going to put this over here, and we're going to go over to it whenever we need it. Or I don't know, maybe if I pull it onto this window and I maximize it, I just tab over to it, so death must die. Okay, we'll do it this way. This will at least go faster. Alright, so what did we get to? I don't even know. We didn't get very far, to say the least. That did not go over super well. Okay. 1. Less experience. Cool. So as if it wasn't hard enough to level up at the moment because we're not focusing our character in any direction. But if we get some spells going, we have faster spell speed, more spell area. It's not bad. But again, everything's a random chance right now. So our random chance.
All my family is quite cold.
Not gonna be mad at summer right now. Either of these would be bad. I mean, none of this is bad right now. I'm gonna put this at, here we go, rolling for 3. Okay, Breath of Fire, not bad. That'll help clear out some of those times where we were getting overwhelmed. So automatically we're in a better spot than we were last time. And honestly, any of those fire things weren't bad. I already see us being in a, I don't know why I picked that up, in a much better position than last game.
I love
Winter,
summer,
okay. We're not happy about it. We're definitely not happy that we got dive, but it's not, I guess we dive a lot, so it's not too bad, but it's definitely a C or a D tier for our hits, potential hits. Connor was doing pretty good with Winter though, so Frost wasn't treating him badly. I think I just have to be strategic with how I use it. Okay. Honestly, any of these could be a really good hit for us. Let's go. 6. 0 luck for the rest of the game, but +2 spell projectiles. I mean, our altars are very spell oriented, so I'm not mad about that. It does appear that it actually affects dive, so I think I'm generating more. I think I'm generating more shards. It does look like it, or maybe not.
As cold as she is.
I really want to swear right now. Well, I guess regenerating life's not bad. Evens and odds. Evens for 1, odds for 2. We really want a 2 or odd here. Perfect. Shout out to this website, Roll Random, whatever it is. If you ever need to use it, I guess. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm sure there's some plug-in or something that people are gonna be yelling about, like, oh, you're so bad at streaming. You could have just used this and it looks awesome and it's amazing. Alright, here we go. 3. Ghost attack you, I gain summon damage. Well, let's hope we random into some summons. At the moment we have none. It's kind of a dead hit. Hey look, we got a book. I don't know if anything happens if you have all the books yet, but maybe it does. Alright, back into summer. 6. Meteor shower. That's actually pretty big for us. That's a pretty big hit. It's gonna be pretty beneficial. Hey, look, we're back at the start. Okay. Back to winter. 5. 1, 2, 3. Full 5. That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. So I didn't just click on that last round. I thought I did. In my brain, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. And that's just because it kind of just, it instantly clicked when I was moving the screen over. Hey, look, I got more luck. That's going to be really good for me, as I have 0 luck for the rest of the game. Everything's got luck on it. Hooray! We're not bad, but we're also not good. Again, this doesn't matter because we're not re-rolling. So I was gonna only do 2 and 2 because I was hoping that that would put me at the 40 to 50 minute mark for each video, or the hour mark, I should say. I haven't really decided kind of what I'm aiming for. Okay. One is Merciful Strike again. Okay. You know, Merciful Strike didn't do bad for us. One again. Back to Treasure Cup, or Coffee Cup, which, I mean, that'll help us get through this little... I don't need to move, I don't have Lightning Strike, so I'm just going to stand here. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I guess I gotta move, because I was hoping I was going to be doing more damage with that Coffee Cup. I think it helped us survive the second mini-bosses, so... The gargoyle, they didn't kill us, but we also didn't kill them very fast. Man, I do not like winter. 5. We're dive 2. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to abuse my dodge as damage. Use it as a damaging ability, you know, when I can, and then defensive ability when I need it. Fire and ice. Here we go. All wins here, I guess. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meteor showered. Evens and odds. 4 again. Even. I guess to make it easier, I should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my abilities. So 5 and 6 hit the third ability. I guess I'll do that for the third one, but for the moment, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll regenerate so much life with Inner Peace that we'll weaken the enemy so much with Justice that we'll be able to regenerate as much life as needed in between between getting hit, because we have no damage. I mean, we're getting pretty lucky on all the spell upgrades, and hitting fire and or hitting summer and winter were pretty good. Because essentially hitting both of those, they're both spells, or they're both auto-casting spell builds, so... The problem we have is, I don't think we'll be able to focus enough to get enough global DPS going out. Barons are in. Oh. Not mad at the heal. I'm not fast enough to dodge that. I actually want to kill this thing because the arrow guys he summons are super annoying. Yeah. This is hard. This is super, super hard. Alright, so we're going to go, since we're at 30 minutes, we're going to do one more, because that'll put us at the hour mark. We're just going to change it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for how we do Because my brain, I'm just not in a place where I feel like I can process what's happening. But I'm doing about as good as I thought I would. I'm surprised that the first one went so well. Because I felt like I got worse abilities on that one. But maybe I just reduced damage with Justice so much the first rounds. Who knows? But let's see if the RNG gods are going to love us on this one. I don't think they're going to. I think we're going to be back into a place where it's going to be so random it's not going to help. Okay.
The stormy weather.
I'm not mad at that. Let's give it a shot. See here. 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, they really like giving us the Fate's Altar, knowing it's dead. We've gotten it on every single run so far. Here we go. 4 again. Haste. Heal me. I mean, so far how it's been is we're not getting enough global DPS. I mean, I'm not mad rolling into Lightning 3 times. Wrathful Strike. Wrathful Strike's not bad. It doesn't... It might actually help us a little bit because it's a little bit more focused DPS. So, I'll show you guys. So, Wrathful Strike gives me Projectile Pierce, which will be really good when I'm getting overwhelmed. But more than anything, the higher level you get, the better chance you have of doing that second attack. And I will tell you, I've done a run with it where I got it to like level 8 or something. And I was pretty much getting that second attack, that second free attack, a ton. Which isn't too bad.
When my time comes.
Winter again? Sure. 3. Frost Ring, I think will be a big time for us, actually. So not mad at that. You know, what's kind of funny is we haven't even seen time one time yet. We haven't seen time. We did see Fates that one time. I'm just getting bodied by this boss. Like, 100%. My cooldown for dodge is always off. Okay.
We understand.
Well, there's time, but I can't get what I need out of it. So, 4. I knew it was gonna roll Time Field because it's my banish every time. So it just is what it is. I mean, the Time Field might help. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have to abuse it when we get to the deeper in the game. I'm just gonna have to sit into it whenever it appears, if I can, you know. Because if I sit in it, at least I know for sure I can kind of like abuse that. There we go. Back to lightning. Not bad there. Let's roll. 3. Brevity. Spell speed up. So the two ways to think about it are, one, if I sit into it, it gives me a lot more survivability. But it comes at the cost of I'm not picking up more altars. With no additional altars, I'm not, getting stronger as a character. And I think the altars are kind of a huge part of your success. In a game where you don't get really good altar generation, you really suffer. Yeah, I don't have anything for damage. This is not good. All of these are dead rolls essentially at this point. 1, 2. Okay. More time fields. And it doesn't even matter. I can't even dodge these things. Yeah. Alright. So we're at 37 minutes for this video. We'll go ahead and end this one here. That was 3 or 4 attempts. 3 attempts. And for some reason, Beth's in the video now. So there's Beth saying nothing, just leaving the door open in the background. So if you guys, here, I'll move that away. Let me know if you see a ghost come out of here, right? Because this is where all the ghosts live, in this room right here. Boop, boop. So if you see someone appear out of the darkness, that's not a person. The reason I say that, let's do a little end-game story time to pad the length of this video. I live in St. Augustine, Florida. I lived in California my whole life. I moved here to be with Beth and the kids so that they didn't have to go across the country and leave their life behind, but apparently now that might have been a better choice. But as it stands, St. Augustine touts itself as one of the most haunted places in the world. They say it's the first city in America. We have, I think, the first schoolhouse is one of our things. We have a lighthouse that is one of the most haunted places in the world, which is funny because in California we have the Winchester House. And if you don't know what the Winchester House is, it quite literally might be one of the most haunted places in the world, if you believe in ghosts and spirits and stuff. So we have the Queen Mary in California. It's off the dock near San Diego, I think, or somewhere. Maybe it's in... I don't know where it's docked now anymore, actually. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, so St. Augustine is one of the most haunted places. And I myself have not experienced very much paranormal stuff in the world. But I'm a person where I'd love to think... anything is possible. I want to believe aliens exist. I love science fiction. I'd like to think that somewhere in the world there is other intelligent life, as I so often am presented with a world with less intelligent life, dealing with a less intelligent people. Anyways, let's not talk about the children's biological father. Yeah, so if you see a ghost that appears behind me in the darkness, because I live in St. Augustine, the most haunted place in the world. Yeah, I think what if I went to Savannah is another place that claims that they have ghost tours everywhere. I mean, at this point, I want to say everywhere on the planet has a ghost tour somewhere where they've created some legend or urban myth to try and sell people on a $60 magical tour. But yeah, so being in St. Augustine, that's a huge part of this town, is they like to claim that there are all these haunted places that I want to say ghost hunters came and they went to the ghost or the lighthouse and they did a paranormal investigation and found evidence of spirit orbs or shadows in the lighthouse where like I think one of the famous scenes is they look down. They're up near the top and they look down and there's like a guy looking up at them and like you can see the shadow and it moves. All sorts of ridiculous crap. But when you're living a life like this and your kids are experiencing true horror, right? Not just perceived or horror created by your brain, but they're living with the person that creates true horror in their life. Ghost stories are less scary, I guess. But yeah, so that's it for this episode of the Random Challenge. Thanks to Chris, who thought this would be a cool video, and it is fun. I'm not mad at it. It does make for interesting content, but I think we needed to fine tune the rules just a little bit, to make it a little bit more accessible, because I mean, I'm willing to try it again. Just that pure randomness, it's always fun, right? You don't know how these videos are going to come out, but yeah. Next video we'll fine tune it a little bit. We'll do a couple games, just to see if maybe that makes it a little bit more accessible to actually get to the end game, because I mean, at that point there's nothing I can do. I can't kill things fast enough. Your dodge is always down. You're just getting bodied by everybody. But that's the name of the game, right? I guess I could have literally randomed into every single really good ability. But who knows? Let's give it a shot on that next video. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Leave the kids a comment. Show them some love and support. They really need it right now. Yeah, but let's put some love in the world. There's so much negativity everywhere. So many horrible things happening. It's just video games are supposed to be about love. I mean, it's a weird way to put it, but it really is. The communities that have created up and cropped up and all these online games have created real fandoms and real communities that just transcend what should be pixels on a screen, I've been a part of some incredible communities in my entire life, whether it was playing Counter-Strike, playing World of Warcraft, EverQuest, all the MMOs I've played. I've met some people that I'm still friends with from back in like 95 or 96 when we started playing EverQuest. Like, when did that come out? Or maybe maybe EverQuest came out in 98. But yeah, like, video games, I think, have brought people across the world, and it's connected them in a way where they share a passion. They share something that kind of links them in a way where it's an interesting conversation to think. When we go to do the podcast for Datum Gaming, we're going to bring some other dads in from different generations, or we're going to try to at least, and do some Q&A and talk about the video game world and their experiences and how they feel it's crafted their experiences. For me personally, I think it opens kids up to be more social in ways that weren't accessible when I was a kid. Yeah, I could have went out, but it's an interesting conversation, I think, to have, where people say that video games make a child's world smaller and maybe more focused, but at the same token, their argument is that if they were going out into the world, they would be socializing with real people, which is such a derogatory term to that essence, that if I was talking to someone online, they're not a real person. But yeah, so if I went outside to play, which I did, I used to go out and I play hockey all the time. We used to literally go door to door to every kid in the neighborhood to try and get a hockey game, a pickup hockey game on rollerblades started, or basketball or football, and I own my only experiences with those people, right? I would never be able to experience anything with any other people. So essentially, in my opinion, playing a video game opens the child up, whether good or bad, to a bigger world. They have more interaction with more people. You know, and there's definitely some negatives to that. But to me, there's a lot more positives in my opinion. Yeah, it does force kids to grow up faster, but the world needs that to some degree. Kids don't have the ability to be kids anymore. I think that really stopped with, Columbine really kind of I was in high school when Columbine happened. I was a freshman in high school, I believe. And since then, the reality of violence for children, accessible violence, not just perceived violence in a movie or a video game, right? Um, it's rapid. It's so onset in the world, and kids have to have a better concept of their person, their their humanity to some degree, because right now in the world we have shootings all the time, we have bombings, we have war in countries struggling. You have what's going on over in the Middle East. You have what's going on with, Hamas and Israel right now. These two countries going to war with each other. It's horrible. Russia and Ukraine. You have North Korea starving their own people. Like, there's just so many things bad happening in the world. Video games give you that escape, and to me, it's a real funny thing that we escape in a video game, but we escape in a video game that has such a tenuous grasp on reality. Some people choose to escape to Call of Duty, right? Where it's a game about war. They escape to, The Last of Us, a game about the end of the world and plagues. In that game, it's about cordyceps, creating this kind of post-apocalyptic world, and it's incredible. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And playing that brings me calm. But I play that to have it create an emotion inside of myself, that I feel something dark and to some degree slightly insidious. I want to feel those things because it makes me feel a level of humanity that I don't necessarily get in my life some other way. And it's a weird thing that sometimes having a good cry is so cathartic, right? Just that good old-fashioned ugly, like out of control wailing, screaming cry can make you feel so much better. I don't know. We've gone off the rails. But this was challenge mode video 1. We're going to go into challenge mode video 2 here, where I'll probably go on another crazy tale and leave a message, leave a like, spread some love in the world. Let me know I'm crazy and I'm stupid. I don't care. Let's create a new chain of interaction online. Let me reach some people that I probably wouldn't have reached some other way. Maybe you're a kid that's experiencing this just like my son is. Maybe you're going through something and you need to talk to somebody, or you need to have somebody acknowledge your pain. I'm there for you. If you want to let me know you're going through something and you want me to think about you, or you hearing about somebody else that's going through some pain of equal trauma, or equal reach out. I'm on Twitter. Any message sent to Datum Gaming, my kids are going to be involved with, so if you want to leave them some love, let them know that life gets better and not to give up. I think I would appreciate that. I think they would appreciate that. But that's it for this video. Let's put love in the universe. Let's put calm and peace. See you in the next one. Deuces. This was 9, so this is going to be 10. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 10 on Death Must Die with Datum Gaming. This is going to be another challenge video. It's going to be much like the original video, which was 9, which was it's a random generator. This was a challenge I got from a buddy of mine, Chris. He thought this would be fun to add a real additional element of randomness to it. So I have this beautiful, real low-key way to get about this. This is my random generator for rolling a dice. And as you can see, we just roll. As abilities come up, as alters come up, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We felt like this is easier to do. First video was kind of a little trial and error. But we're also going to add an additional level to this, as we were very unsuccessful with our random rolls and our abilities. So for this one, we're going to allow, I talked to Chris about this. He thought this would be the best way to handle it. We're allowed 1 reroll, 1 banish, or 1 alteration. Okay? How this will work is same way. If we don't like the tree we're in, we are going to allow 1 alteration per attempt. So let's say I roll Fate and I didn't want it, which would be crazy. So let's start it off with, let's say I roll Justice. Justice will be re-rolled, but I'm only allowed to re-roll 1 time. And whatever I get at that point, I get. So if I re-roll Justice into Winter, I'm stuck with Winter. I'm only allowed to banish 1 ability per time. And I'm only allowed to re-roll 1 time. For the banishing and the re-roll, if I choose to banish or re-roll, I'm going to roll the dice. 1, 2, 3, I have to banish. 4, 5, 6, I have to re-roll. So we're adding a little bit more elements to this challenge, a little bit more re-roll, rules and regulations, but it's going to give us the ability to perhaps add a little bit more level to it. I'm not going to be stuck. Again, anytime I go to choose an ability, I always have to roll for it. I don't get to just choose it, even if I get to banish, right? If I banish ability off, at this point, we're going to roll it. So, this could be if this doesn't work, we'll do it the next game where if I banish, I get to choose the banish. But right now, the banish will be random, the reroll will be, the reroll will always be random. But if I get to banish, so I have the ability to banish an ability I really want. Or I'm banishing an ability I was leveling up that I'd already chosen. I don't think this is going to work out, but let's give it a shot. Alright. Here we go. I think I'm making this too complicated, but again, this is all for fun. This is just supposed to be a challenge video. If we find out we like it, if you guys leave a comment and you think you have a better way to do this, or you have another challenge video you'd like me to do, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. I'm always willing. Alright, so for this one, I have 2 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to roll 5. Damn, that would have been a nice one. Get more adept offers. But it's not in the cards. Alright, we're going to roll this one now that I actually do have the ability to get this. 1. So we're going to take more banishes.
In the face
Lady
of
Justice. Alright, we are alterating for sure. Now let's roll and see what we get. 5. Light it is. God, imagine if you alterate into... Well, I guess... I don't know. I don't think I've ever experienced that, where I alterated into... Wow. It just really wants me to have... more banishes. That's what I rolled, right? Yeah, okay. I have a ton of banishes. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to see if we get to banish anything. So maybe I need to change it to I'm allowed one banish and one reroll, but I have to random what I banish. Maybe that sounds good. Alright, so we do like Crom. I have 17 freaking banishes. That's gnarly. But I want to see if I can reroll, because maybe I reroll into a higher level one. So I'm either going to have to banish something or I'm going to have to reroll. So first off, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to reroll. Perfect. Now let's roll for our ability. 1. Rampaging Strike it is. It's not bad. We're not hitting too poorly yet. Randomness is a little bit better. But again, who knows how this is going to go. This could go off the rails at any moment. I didn't even clean my inventory out, by the way. I wasn't even thinking about it from the last video because I honestly wasn't expecting to get far enough to where picking up a bunch of items was going to help. Alright, Justice, get the Flacco out of here. Boom, that's a huge hit. Any of these are going to be good. Haste, obviously being the worst one, but we're going to roll it and see. 4, Lightning Bolt, that's not bad. It's not the best out of the 3 options, but it's definitely not the worst. And I'm okay. If we just stay mid-tier on all random rolls and all choices and all things, I think I'm okay with that. But as you can see, it appears to be that we're in a much better position already. I'm seeing a lot more damage going out. Lightning Bolt fits our build. Alright, so we got Charge, Shurikens, and Rampaging Strike. So the cool thing about this is, again, I'm just going to roll it. I want to see if I can banish, because if I can get rid of one of these two, who knows. But let's find out. Do I re-roll this, or do I banish? We are banishing. Alright, so we know we're going to banish. Which one are we banishing? Oh! No! We're banishing Rampaging Strikes. Ouch! That hurts. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give it another roll. 1. Alright, now we're taking charge. Well, at least we can knock a lot of things back. Interesting thing about charge, if you've ever seen me take it before, every time you dash for the first time with that, it always freezes. I don't know why. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, what game I'm playing, it always happens. The first time you try to dash after getting that one, it always freezes. Or, like, it always has that hitch right there. And I don't know why. I mean, our damage is so much better already. Like, this is a different game entirely. Alright, I'm gonna go for the banish. Why am I gonna go for the banish or the reroll? I want to get rid of charge. I don't like Warpact either, so I actually have 2 really good banish options here, right? So if each of these represents my percentage, right? This is a high percentage for me to banish something that I don't like. 2. Perfect. We're gonna banish. Which one are we gonna banish? 2 again. 1, 2. That's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Ugh. Ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Not bad. No, it's bad. It's a dead level. We're not getting anything good from this charge, let's say that. But with the banishes in the pool now, and I have 1 million of them, I think I'm gonna end the game with a ton of them. But it's gonna give us the ability to kind of hopefully fine-tune it to where winter's not bad. I already have Blight, so I'm not mad about that. Let's see if we can re-roll this into something better, or if we're gonna get to banish something else. I think this is gonna help. 1, we're gonna banish. Perfect. What are we banishing? 3. That's not what I wanted to banish. So, oh boy. 5. And we take Frozen Treasure. Yikes. this is going poorly. It's hard to say. It's going better in some areas. It's going worse in others. So our attack's never going to get stronger because we had to banish Rampaging Strikes out. On the other hand, it's already in a good spot, so it's not necessarily too bad. On the other token, we've banished away abilities we wanted, and we just keep getting forced to take abilities we don't. But let's give it a good old country try. Alright. Do I want an item or do I want knockback? So, we're going to roll this out. We want high. 4, 5, 6, please. 5 it is. Nice. We got a little bit more knockback. That's not bad. What is that? Oh, it was a grave. Let's just open the grave.
I'm shocking.
This isn't a bad one. Only one here we don't want is haste, but I'm not gonna risk it. We're gonna take orbs. I think we've banished away too many good abilities at this point. I think we're in a better spot here, but let's find out. Last time we couldn't even kill slimes fast enough. Like they were bodying us. This isn't too terribly bad. Let's see if we can get ahead of the pack. Yeah, our DPS is low still. I think it's always going to be, that's going to be the kind of struggle we're going to have for each of these challenge games. Honestly, I'm going to roll this one out. The reason I'm going to do that is lightning orbs would be awesome. But these are both misses, and if I get these into my pool, it's going to be bad. I really want to banish on this one, so let's see if we can get it. We got the banish. Let's see what ability we get. 3 again. We're getting rid of haste. It's not the one I really wanted to hit. I really wanted to hit this one, but again, spell speed's not bad, right? So let's see what we get. 3 again. Wow. That was 3 3s in a row. Lord. You know, getting lightning orbs up. Lightning orbs, I've yet to see be super impactful in any of the games. It's one of the ones I feel like it's kind of underpowered compared to most of the other abilities in the tree. It's very underwhelming. It just never seems to hit the damage tier it needs to. Maybe there's a way to kind of make it more beneficial. But as it sits right now, it doesn't do enough damage at any point to like be impactful for your game. But it kind of just, here, I'll go pick that up. We'll pick reds up. Why not? All right. Honestly, I'm okay with any of these. We're just gonna roll to see what we get. 2. I was really hoping to get a better ability on that one. Ooh, please no 5 or 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. It's not great. We're gonna be rolling some spell damage on this one pretty heavy, so that's, like I said, it's not necessarily bad. Honestly, I just need to get some abilities going. And if we max Blight out, I guess whatever. This guy right here is causing me some issues, so we're gonna focus on him. So these guys spawn the archers, and then the archers are hard to dodge sometimes when you're going in and out of different things. So we'll compare it here at the end. We'll look and see how much Lightning Bolt did, or is it Orb Lightning or whatever it is? Which one? What is it called? Lightning Orbs. We'll see what Lightning Orbs does. It's so funny. Like I pass on it almost exclusively every single game, and I can't even remember what it was called. Oh, that well is big time. I need that. I need a little bit more life for sure. You don't get enough focus damage, and then you don't. But so let's see. Lightning Orbs was at level 2. It did more damage than Lightning Bolt, which doesn't surprise me because there's so many of them spawning. I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss. So let's see. The alternating once it wasn't bad. The banish pool thing. Choosing the random banish, I think it's never going to allow me to get to a point where I can beat the game. I mean, that's not bad. It's not good. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind at least. Let's just sell these. It's not like, ooh, do I have them all? So that's 1 of 7. Oh yeah, no I don't. I need 2 more. Duh. So let's say I can only choose one. I can either reroll, I can banish one, or I can alter it. But I can only do one thing. You know, the random on top of random for the challenge mode. I was hoping Chris was going to be here live so that I could get his feedback as I was going while I was doing the videos, so that he could kind of, you know, keep it in line to what the spirit of what he wanted the challenge to be. But he actually ended up having to work, so that didn't work out. So we're just kind of going on the fly, and I didn't want to have to be texting him left and right while we were playing and doing things.
To battle.
He's not responded. Alright, so we'll go with, I can do one thing. So if I banish one, I have to roll on the other 2, which I feel like is still kind of not necessarily beneficial, but it's not really good. If I roll, it's the same token, right? I don't know what I'm getting, so I could be rolling into something bad or something good. So we're gonna try, and we're just gonna start it off. We're gonna alterate once into, yeah, bad news. Should have just stayed with Chrome. 6. Alright, back to Blight. Blight's not bad. It's also not good. It's very C tier, just middle of the pack, which seems to be what we're getting all the time. You know, it's just, it is what it is. I think at least with the rerolls, we can kind of like.
Oh, bearing the gifts.
There we go. None of these bother me. I wouldn't mind having any of them, but so I'm cool with either of these. But I'm gonna banish. Oh no. Okay, so if I banish, I have to roll the random ability, or no? What would I say? I said I get to choose the banish, but I can only do one. Then I have to roll off the other abilities. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, so we'll banish this, and we'll roll for these 2. 1, so it's Breath of Fire. If this makes it too easy, because I can still kind of manipulate the RNG to some degree, we'll just go back to banishing everything at random and see what we're at. We're going to roll it off. 2, I get more banishes. I mean, because I still technically have to roll random, but I feel like this is the only, I don't know if I could ever truly just random all of it every time and ever get enough damage to really go into endgame or be able to kill or survive, because you get to a point where so many enemies come, it's impossible to keep up. This is really big. Any of these would be massive. Again, I don't want Vortex, so we're going to banish Vortex, and then I'm going to roll off these. Wow, Warp Strike, big time. That was so big. If I had gotten pull instead and then never had the ability, I don't know what this does. Still, I haven't figured it out, but let's roll it. 3. Alright, test my virtues. I'm victorious. Fun, fun. I think it gives me experience. It's so hard to tell. Because it's never given me one of the... It's never given me an ability. And at this point, I don't know... Ooh, that's a good one. Either of these would be fun. 4. Take an evasion. And most of the time when I see it, I'm like, I have so many gems coming in experience-wise, it's really hard to tell.
Time can be a bit
Summer's not bad. So this is one, right? This does me no good, really. This does me no good. Which one of these is going to be beneficial? Or do I alterate out of it? We're going to alterate out of it, and we're going to see what happens. Wow. Okay. I got 2 good chances here to get something good. I'm about to roll a 1 or a 2. God. See, like if I was at the place where I could choose to, I could roll once, I could banish once, you know, like I could really focus it down. I think I'm in a good spot where I'm still in that kind of random terrain range where I don't have really good things happening. Let's just roll it and see. This is, well, do I want to banish one of these? I do. I want to banish Path of Frost. So that'll be my 1, and then if I roll either of those, I mean, again, like I said, some of this stuff just doesn't help me, so I still have a really high probability of getting the miss. Let's roll 5. 20% move speed. I just want to increase my ability to actually have a chance to win to some degree. So like completely random everything. My percentage to win it's got to be like less than 5%. Ooh, this is good. Okay. So, I'm going to use my banish. I don't care if I get either of these because they're both good. This is less beneficial for me. We want a 3, or we want a 4, a 5, or a 6. 4, 5, 6. RNG gods bless me. Yes! Big time. See, like, I feel like even though I'm not powerful, I have an ability now to at least have a chance to go further in the game. I don't necessarily think I'm in a position where I can say for sure I can challenge Dracula and win, but I am in a position to where I can go further in this game. I'm also rolling into trees where I feel like I can eventually get to a point where maybe I can challenge him. I haven't hit any really big dead trees. This is a really bad one. Again, Frozen Treasure, don't want it. So we're going to banish it out, and we're going to roll on these 2. 3, Blight. You know, so I think I'm still in the spirit of what Chris wanted, which was for this to be even harder than it already was. Obviously, I think you kind of get to a point where it gets super easy. This one has a couple dead hits on it. 6 experience per second. Okay. I feel like there's still a lot of real randomness to it. Adding randomness on top of randomness, right? Random. The triple R in the last video is triple R, right? Random everything. It's just random. There's just absolutely no attempt or no chance to do anything. To me, these are all wins. We're just gonna roll it off. 6 again. Meteor shower. We got some damage coming in. Hitting that evade off the altar was actually kind of big. I think it might actually end up being a huge benefit for us, because if I look, wrong one. I'm almost at a 60% chance to evade, so that's pretty good. Honestly, dive doesn't bother me. I'm just gonna roll this and see what happens. 4, back on Blight, and I'll give me level 5 Blight, so I never roll it again. The Warp Strike has been a big help, because if you remember all my other videos, or all my other attempts, I should say, out of the last 2 videos, I was barely level 9 getting to the Barons, right? The Gargoyles were just full-blown body mode. Like, there was just nothing I could do to really benefit in those areas. So here's one. There's a lot of really good things in time. So this is where, you know, like, I can go in either direction. Spell duration is increased. That doesn't really matter to me right now, and I don't think it's ever going to benefit me. Time field's not great, but it's also not super bad. I kind of want to re-roll this and see if I get something better. Okay. I was really highly debating getting rid of Deadlock. 5, higher Warp Strike. Because it's not necessarily dead, but it's also marginally an increase. Higher Warp Strike's not bad. It's just more damage. You know, just like a flat damage increase. But my hope was that I was going to hit any of those other abilities. And as you can see, like, I'm already kind of at that place where I'm starting to get overwhelmed, which is not good. All of these are massive. Don't care. Let's just roll it and see. 6. Nice. Another splinter. Yeah, like I'm already getting overwhelmed. I need some damage. I need some damaging abilities. Oni! I can get some really good things here. This would be huge. Rude Jest here. This potentially could cause some damage to me. Let's just pray that a bunch of Master Offer abilities are going to show up now. That's not what happened. Okay. Both of these are massive hits. We're just going to banish Deadlock and roll it off. Oh, I really wanted Gem High. That would have been really big for me. I think it would have potentially given me the ability to... Well, I for sure would have been able to get past the Barons, because the movement speed increase off of Gem High just lets you outrun their attacks. Yeah, I don't have damage. I don't have the damage. This is better. I'm level 12 at least, but I don't have the damage to succeed. The Barons are gonna be alive long past their... if I survive. That's the thing. I gotta be able to survive them for the full minute before the barrier goes down. Oh, please, one of these be really good. Or it's not good. I'm not immobilizing anything, so we're just gonna banish and roll off. I mean, honestly, we are almost max on that. Yeah, I can't dodge fast enough. All right, like I don't have any of the movement speed. They're always gonna body me. Man. Okay. So, my estimate is that that's kind of a good spot to be in where we're at. The one I get to choose to do one of them, because honestly, it still puts me in a random spot where I was hitting a bunch of dead abilities, But more importantly, it gave me the potential to have a potentially winning run. I think, and that's where we want to be an ability to try and actually get at this point.
Justice.
Yeah, nope, not happening. All right, I can live with it. 6, lightning bolt. Okay. If we can get to Dracula with this challenge, to me that's going to be a success. I think that would be a huge success. Because honestly, just getting to him is a massive win. I just, oh my god, nope, not happening. Okay, here we go. 1, vengeful strike. All right, so we are fully into fire this time. So we're definitely going to be behind on levels, so we're going to have to hope and pray that we just get just full spell upgrades.
There was this.
Leon, stats really good. Ball lightning. Maybe ball lightning is not bad because while I'm in that state, I am immune to damage. The faster move speed is also not necessarily bad, but it's also not really beneficial right now. It's an interesting thought here. I'm gonna banish this, and we're gonna hope we get 4, 5, 6. All right, it is. It is ball lightning. That is our choice. It's so interesting to me that you freeze up on every dash the moment it turns into something different. Because right there, I hit it and they froze, and I actually ended up eating that. I ate that attack because I was kind of like frozen in place, like the game stuttered. It's almost like because it has to like generate the new ability. More adept offers, that's not bad. It's like, it's good because it's got to do the new sprite or animation. It just freaking freezes up on you. Like, look at this. It really, really wants me to take Lady Justice, and I'm not having it. I want to challenge 6. Lightning Bolt 2. I want to challenge Dracula. I want to get to death on this run. Right. 5. Well, we definitely have gotten more evade offers on this one. This one's got some deads on it, and that's definitely one of the dead ones. Yeah, I just cannot.
It is not.
I mean, you could. The only thing I would ever even attempt to take out of Lady Justice is if the legendary one popped. I don't even know what it is. I've never seen it. These are all wins here. Okay, well, more XP I'm not going to be mad at. Maybe that'll help us. But again, we're already behind the curve. We're only level 5. Spell damage is not bad. This is potentially big here for us. Ugh, it's not the one we wanted. we're not mad at any of this. So we're definitely banishing lightning orbs. That has killed a run or two. 4 is lightning bolt. We really wanted to hit that chain lightning, but we didn't. But that's the nature of the beast, right? That's what the challenge is for. It actually is added a huge level of complexity to trying to get further into this game. I don't think we've gotten to 10 minutes yet. You know, obviously we can go down to normal, and I think it wouldn't matter what we rolled, we would have been able to win. Or at least we would have been able to get to death. I mean, it would not have been hard to get to Dracula, I think, on a normal difficulty, because your gear is good. You're not dealing with the extra armor, the extra speed, all those other things that are making it harder or fun. 2 more heals. Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at that, because at this point we're at plus almost 50% on the adept rolls. So let's see. Yeah, we're at plus 48, like on top of our gear. So what does that put? That almost probably puts us at 100%. Okay. Again, I'm gonna keep this because I want to see if it gets better at higher levels. So we're just gonna roll it off. We really want to see, not that. I mean, at this point, I think we're gonna max out lightning bolt, and that's the only way we're gonna get to roll into something different. But yeah, as you can see, I am not doing very good damage.
Help you.
So here's the thing: if we take a fate, let's roll it. Let's re-roll it. Perfect. Not great, not good. 1 and 2 is full blown scuff. 5. Okay. At least we're in the fate tree now, so it'll come up again more often. We have a better chance of getting into some of those abilities that I think are really going to help us with fate. Alright, we got 2 minutes to hopefully get something going here. Time and again. Okay, we're getting rid of banish, or we're gonna banish this, and we're gonna roll. 3, perfect. That's actually big time. Well, it's actually not big time. As it stands, it's barely C tier. The reason it's not as good as it could be is because we don't have any of the experience increases to go with it, so I'm not generating levels very fast, right? I'm level 9 and we're 5 minutes in, so we're averaging essentially 1 level. Okay, we're gonna live on the edge for wisdom. Okay, that's actually, that was not a bad pickup there. If we can start gaining some levels, we might be in a really good spot. Force, it doesn't do us any good right now, honestly. I'm gonna banish it. I'm gonna banish it because I want... You know what, I probably shouldn't have banished it. I should have taken the chance on it, but at this point, I gotta try and make some moves that's gonna get us into some abilities that's gonna help. Getting Inferno off of that is incredible. That is big time. If pool increased experience per shard, I think that would be like incredible. That's where it would put it in a really good spot. Okay. Again, at this point, I kind of just want to finish it off. That would be really good. 6. Okay. We have mastered an ability. We have yet to do that on any of our runs, so that's good. It does not do a lot of damage, which is the issue, and it can still pop up as a higher tier ability, so it could potentially still get upgraded. Any of these would be good right now. I really want a 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Okay. Oh wow, I'm really thankful I evaded that. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay. Lightning Bolt is so terrible. It's level 5. It's the max level it can be. And it does nothing. It's just pure dog water. I mean, compare the two. One thing I'm only damaging on when I dodge. And it essentially did 30% of the damage it did over here. Like, that's... man, even this, I don't know if this is gonna happen. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Alright, nope. 36 spell damage and duration. No, that's not bad. I mean, maybe that's what I should be doing. I should be wearing gear where it doesn't matter if I have rerolls. I could do that. I could do a run where I don't have any rerolls off of any of my gear. That would be an interesting game. Okay, 10% cooldown on that. Alright, let's give it one more shot. This will be our last attempt with the ability to do rerolls, banishes, and everything involved. 4 is probably the best. I would say that's borderline the best one we can get. The experience, I think, would be really big, just because we're struggling so hard. All right,
The best effect.
Lady Justice is not happening. All right, here we go. 1 or a 2 is what we want. RNG gods, please bless this run. Wisdom, not bad as well. Wasn't the best one. Definitely not the worst one. Unlike Stoner Collecting, which is quite possibly the worst altar we can hit, because it does absolutely nothing for us.
Without time.
Lady Justice, no, go away. Alright, charge it is. And ready? 1, 2, 3, freeze! It's got to be some weird technical issue, because the game probably loads the original animation for. This is my speculation. It loads the original animation, but then when you get the new ability, it has to access that new data, and so it doesn't load it in. So the first time it loads it into like the short-term memory, perhaps it causes it to, because it does it with every ability, as you saw with the ball lightning and all the other ones as well.
Hi again.
Mort. Okay. Mort's not bad. We're going to banish Deadly Strike because we don't want that. We want to give ourselves the ability to still get a different one. Necromancy. Alright, we're going to have some skellies now. Not mad at that. Not super beneficial at the moment, but could potentially be. I think I misclicked on that one. I meant to take the second one. Oh well. Let's close that. We don't need that open. And we want, which one? This one. Okay. That's alright. That actually would have been a really big upgrade. 50% less shields for your opponents. Hey, look at my one skeleton. And as you remember from our previous video, our first win on Dracula was the clutch come-in of my ghost army from off-screen, of all things. And, yeah. So, we have definitely seen their potential to do some really big things. Okay, time. We're gonna banish here so we can take a 50-50 chance. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay, so now we know for sure we're gonna have the levels. The question is going to be, okay, all of this is bad. 4. We're only ever going to get novices, but we're going to gain a ton of levels. So the hope for this one is now, because like as bad as that kind of seems, the really good aspect to that is they can still get upgraded. Nothing bad here, so let's roll it. 2 wisdom, more XP. Nothing bad here. We're gonna try and really focus on this one. 5 execution. We are actually, I am very grateful for this round. We're not in a really good spot, but we are in officially the best spot we've ever been in. So for this one, ritual is what we want. Ritual 5 or 6. 4. Losing life is not good. Nothing bad here. Alteration ritual. Okay. Potential to get some really good upgraded spells or abilities off of a level up. We're going to be getting a ton of levels. Like I said, I think we're in a really good spot here. We have skeletons all over the place. They currently don't do anything, but here we go. All good. All good. What does the reroll potentially do? Nothing. I'm not going to mess with it. 5. Ravens. We are summoning crazy this run. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. I don't know why. That just popped in my head. But it did. Alright, here come the slimes. Did we hit gem high yet? We did not. We're still searching for gem high. So if we can hit Gem High by the time we get to Barons, I think we'll have the best chance we've had at beating them. Which is funny that we beat them on the other runs because... Okay, Crumb is not good. No justice. Fingers crossed. No justice. Please, RNG, carry me through. Love it. 4 more skeletons. Okay. I'm not mad at either of these. We're going to get rid of that and we're going to roll it because that's damage. 1 Chains of War. It's probably the best one we could have got out of that, so we're gonna live with that. Get out of here, Serendipity. 5 more Ravens. Yeah, all of this is good. Okay. We are never going to be mad at getting free abilities on a level up. Look at that army. Army of ghostly minions. All good here. Roll it off. I mean, the skeletons are... My skeleton army is just getting maxed here. Don't need the pickups. We need this guy dead though. Nothing bad here. Okay, we're gonna leave Force in at the moment. No, we're gonna get rid of Force. I want one of these two. We're gonna risk it. We want Force. Warp Strike. Summoner is big time. If we had gotten the Summoner, I think that would have been the key to long-term ability to. You hear me and obey. We're gonna banish and we're gonna roll it. 5 Shadows. I mean, we got some damage now. No, we're just gonna 3. I'm debating if I want to banish Warp Strike. The reason for that is I need Summoner. But I'm saving the banish because I feel like I'm gonna be in a position where I'm gonna need to banish off something really, really bad. God, could you imagine if we had gotten Summoner at this point? Like, we just need to roll it one time. I mean, if it gets upgraded, it gets upgraded. But I'm talking, like, to be able to get all of these summons to be doing that damage, man, that's... See, right here. This is supposed to be what I'm talking about. Having that for that right there. 6 alteration. I mean, the alteration is not bad, but I have very little time to either A, heal, going into Barons low again. gem high at least. But that's big. I have 30 seconds to kill these guys. Okay. If one of these would
You
just
have-
drop what I need. Yes, summoner. Perfect. One dead. I'm gonna re-roll it. Crap. 10 life, not bad. Not great, not bad. Just is mid. We really need to get this Baron dead. He's getting dangerous. We're just gonna roll it. One again, Soul Stealers. No. We are full loaded on summons now, so that is good. We know for sure. Oh my god, Gem High just ended, and I just literally almost ate that in the face. Okay, come on, come on. Oh, please, please. This is getting so sketchy. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Alright. All good. Roll it. 5. Blaze it is. Okay. We need mayhem. We need mayhem. That did not happen. But we are putting together a run. Alright. 6 damage up. Let's keep our eyes out for some healing. Roll it. 1. Alright, Skellies are max. Guys, I think this could be the run. Last run of the video. We're in a much better spot than we've ever been.
Trust only in
Nothing bad. Roll it. 4. Chains of War 2. Still has the stamina. I mean, just look at the difference. One level of Gem High does. It just carries. Like, it puts you in such a good spot.
my favorite.
I mean, Crom rolling a lot. Alright, Bloodlust, not bad either. It's like I have a baby version of, like, a really good at build or attempt. Blades 2. We are in this run to win it. We need a little bit more damage, I think, to really challenge some of those, that last 5 minutes. But, oh, look at that. Gem High going up wouldn't be bad. 1, the alteration. All good. 6 attack damage. I kind of might have preferred the spell damage on that one, but I'm not gonna pass up free damage on every attack
Let
I
the
make.
lead.
Man, I am just leading into Kron right now. Shurikens too. Oh, they got the dragon over here now. Nice. I'm gonna save it and pray. Okay, good. The reason I saved the banish on that one is if I roll into Fates, Fates have a lot of dead rolls for me right now that I don't want to hit. So my hope is that at least I can try and banish something off of Fates to try and make it a little bit better on the potential randomness of that, because it's bad. All of these could be interesting. -3 life on level up, gain 50 spell duration. That is, I think that just ended our run. I really think that just ended our run. If it's 3 permanent life off the top end, we just lost. If it's -3 life on a level up, we can deal with it. But I want to say it's going to be permanent. I think it's going to be the -7 on the top end. We're about to find out. Roll it. 1. Chains of War. Didn't do anything yet. Okay. Alright. I am... Here we go. Gremlins. 5, which is perfect. Mayhem, please, 1 or 2. 6. Neither of these are bad. 6 again. Spell crit chance. Okay. So, this is exactly why I saved the banish for this moment. 4, 5, 6. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. So we'll roll it. Alright, I'm taking the trap and the trigger. I don't know what it did. No misses here. 6. More XP. Wow. This is like a night and day difference from that last run for sure. Oh, wow. All good here. We want a 5 or a 6, not a 2. I'm stuck. Okay.
Time to
I am super surprised that on Crom we've kept knockback in there, and it's always been a potential, but we have not hit it one time yet. Alright, so at 15 we get the Necromancer. But we're going to do the Ghosts and the Knights now. And I think this is where we're going to find out if our damage is too low. Because they... Look at... I mean, I'm not doing anything to this guy. All big hits here. 4. Alteration is maxed. So alteration now at this point becomes a miss because 3. It lasting longer at this point is irrelevant. What is it? Let's see how long it lasts for. Where is it? There it is. 162 seconds, so 2 minutes already. It's already, 2.5 minutes. It's, it is what it is. That would be big. This is where we hit knockback though. Ready? Wow, we did hit the shurikens. Nice. Here we go. Necromancer. The army is coming for you. Get him, guys. Look at him just beef him down. Just constantly getting chunked here. Nice. No misses here. 3! Splinter! Nice. Okay. Beth's back in. All wins here. Let's go. The one that doesn't do me any good. We can't roll into the depths anyways, so it's a purely dead roll. Got some losers here, and that would be one of them. We knew the knockback was coming. I mean, it's not. I shouldn't say it's a full loss. Honestly, I kind of want to get the. I'm not like super mad at that. I would have rather had the damage, but maybe that'll actually give me the ability to. Oh wait, no, because I can't roll anything above novice. Never mind. That actually doesn't do any good. So 4 more shurikens. We've actually got a couple of these books. Not bad. It's funny. So I would rate us currently at like a B plus. We have the ability to do damage, but not very quickly. I don't think we have anything that's really kind of like going beast mode for us. What can the warrior do? I'll take the attack. 4. It is not.
Death is not the end.
Any more? Okay. Mayhem would have been good. I mean, having it at any point is just a free damage increase. The fact that we had the ability to get it so long ago is like, it's heartbreaking. So here we can see that the knights they are not dying quickly. 3 shurikens again. Heal me. Alright, we'll come over to this one. So, I don't know if I'm going to survive this one. We will see. We kind of really need alteration to start hitting some better abilities. 2 warp strike. I mean, and we've hit warp strike so many times. I think I really should have banished it, but as I say that, I get bodied. So we're doing a lot better than I thought we were gonna do. Soul Stealers. Our top end DPS is not good. It's causing some issues. These archers are going full body mode on us. Spells. These heals are coming in very clutch right now. I was just about to say, we're gonna roll Mayhem now that it's so late in the game. I don't even know how much experience or how much damage increase we're gonna get off of it, if any. I mean, the only thing I can say is that these skeletons that are coming could potentially. So let's see. We're gonna take a look. So Mayhem currently is at 0.5% damage bonus. Here come the skellies. Let's see what it puts us at the end. If we even survive the skeletons. I actually don't know if we will. We actually ended up maxing a lot of abilities on this run, which I think is good. We were really hoping to find a shrine that might do some good for us. That's not the one we needed. Okay, so we did the skeletons. So, in that 1 minute, we gained 5% damage bonus. But here we are with the guy that, I mean, it's a win. We got to Dracula choosing random abilities. Oh! Not only did we get to Dracula, as you can see, he's at a quarter life now. We went through first wave. I mean, that's such a win for me. Wow. Because that means it's possible. We could potentially win on the hardest difficulty, randoming every single ability we get. Yeah, if we had gotten Mayhem sooner, if we had gotten Summoner sooner, oh, who knows. The skeletons did not do good. But yeah, I wasn't expecting them really to. But I mean, like, that's really low DPS on all of these fronts to be 20 minutes into this game. But again, like, that's the nature of the beast. I think for what we set ourselves, this is the challenge, right? Can we do it? The potential is there. Again, it's so random. Had I banished Warp Strikes first, could that have really changed it? I think it might have. Because I rolled into it 4 more times, where that could have been 4 rolls into another ability that really would have helped. Getting that only Adept really hurt, because if any of these had come out better, I think that could have been cool. But I mean, like, there you go, right? That was the challenge. We randomed everything. We kind of fine-tuned it from the last video, but in this one, it kind of really carried to what I think is really possible. First and foremost, and we got a pretty cool sword here, Army and Staff. Feared. Ooh, I've never seen that before. +1 projectile. That's not bad. That looks interesting. Might have to play with that. And look at all these look at all these cool items we got for other classes though. 40 evasion, 40 movement, 1 reroll. Honestly, I want that evasion. I'm not even gonna lie. But thanks for watching. I think we have something here where we can probably get a win doing this. If people like the video, let me know. If I'm gonna talk to Chris, let him watch it, see what he says, see how he likes how we kind of worked it out. And if he really likes it and he wants me to try it again, I'll give it a shot. You know, anyone that engages with me, I'm willing to give it a shot. Appreciate you guys sticking around. I know this was a longer video, but I was not expecting that last round to go that long either. But that's the benefit of it, right? But let's put some love in the world. Everyone have a great new year. Let's keep it moving. Let's do some good things. Deuces. Clean out this inventory. Alright. We have all 5. What does this do? We don't know. We do not know. Okay. Oh, that's 2. So we're one way from that. Maybe there's like an achievement. Collect all the books. Or go through after I collect them all, and we'll read them off. I mean, that's mythic. They're all mythic, right? Yeah. But it just seems really strong. It does less DPS though, so it's an interesting thought process. I wonder if the fear is any good. We'll keep it though, and we'll check it out. We'll see. Who knows? It might be something really cool. It might be something really bad. You never know. Alright, so we did the challenge videos for Chris on both versions. Completely random. I think we got past Barons 1 time. Yeah, it's just not. I think there's too much randomness in that. But again, that's the fun, or that's the challenge, to see if that could possibly happen. Who knows? We fine-tuned it a little bit for this video. This last video, that one went good. We actually got to Dracula. We got to death. Did not necessarily go super well. I think we did about 35% damage to him. Skeleton army did not go in. Is that a ghost? No. Okay. But we did prove that it's possible to do it. So I think we should give that challenge another shot at some point. But not bad. I love being able to change a game and make it harder for some people. Our sub count is now 5, so we're pretty much getting 1 sub a day. Okay, not terrible, I guess. I don't know what to expect or how to do it, but that's not bad. We consistently have 1 or 2 viewers in the stream. So let's say next week we get 2 to 4, and the week after that we get 4 to 8. That would be pretty nice. Small, steady growth just keeps taking steps forward, right? That's the ultimate goal. Subscription goal was for 1,000. We are now, I don't know, 0.25% there. That's 1/4 though, right? Well, I guess it's not 1/4, but I mean, like, in the essence of it, it's worth 25 cents. Who knows? Plans for some future videos we have. Some people did donate some games to me to play. They wanted to see me play them on stream and do some videos of them. So we're going to do those here in a little bit. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get Connor on stream anytime soon, just because of what's happening. He's not really feeling it, and I'm not gonna force the issue. But eventually, hopefully, we'll get the kids more involved, and it'll be beneficial for them to do something positive and to see something positive happen in their life. But let's keep it going here. Anything good in here? Ooh, 60 evasion, spell duration. I mean, that's not bad. It's funny because I feel like we ended up getting like super good gear for Maris, but it hasn't accounted to anything. Let me get in here. We're gonna go like this. I'm gonna move these things around. Perfect. Or I guess we could do it like this. We're gonna hide this. Yeah, we're gonna hide this. We're gonna add a scene real quick. Done. No, we're gonna go back to this one. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to add a transition. I don't know how to do that yet. Maybe one day I'll learn. You need at least 2 scenes to add a transition. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still learning how to do a lot of things. Like I don't even think I can pause the stream, or I can say be right back, or do any of that nature. Who knows? But give me just 2 seconds, and I will be right back. There's probably a thing to do. It's an overlay. It's a widget. It's an alert box library. You can install beautiful art. Oh, that's cool. I really should learn how to do this better. But you know, I'm learning as I go. You never know. I'm sure you can figure some stuff out. Alert box settings. Oh, that takes me to a random thing on the website. Tip settings. I can get tips. That would be nice. Charity stream. No, I'm not doing a charity stream. Oh, I can have to connect everything. Authorize. It's so funny, like, whoa, what's going on with my camera? It's all over the place. I think it's because the screen is so white. I don't know what it's doing, but okay. That's it for this stream. I might come back later tonight and stream a little bit more. I'm gonna see, make sure everyone's okay. It's been a long day. A lot of drama, a lot of really bad things, but some positivity too, right? We're not gonna let these things hold us down. We're gonna keep trying, keep pushing. So. To anyone who is stumbling upon this stream, and if you actually watched it, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like, leave me a follow.